we're recording.
Okay.
We're gonna go right at it. Ozempic, you fucking shits. I'm gonna listen, okay? We're gonna go that reel about the unfiltered shit. Like, as I understand it, people found that quite fucking humorous. Okay, I'm gonna honestly. Let's just get to it. Like, I I don't think we're in a time right now where people are fucking soft. Okay,
Yeah.
kids are soft. Fucking grown-ups are soft. Okay, and I'm not saying I'm different. I have to be soft in the way of like the backlash of dealing with thunder cunts and twat waffles
Oh
just
my
isn't fucking worth the problem. Like, there are people that I have to deal with on a daily that are just fucking terrible, and they get away with this shit
God. That's the
all the
worst.
goddamn time.
It's the
And
worst.
so the moment you stand up to some shit like that, you're the asshole. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Because, you know, these motherfuckers don't want to, nobody holds them accountable. So, with that said, the Ozempics and the fucking, what was the other one?
Wegovy,
The
Manjaro, or
fucking Wiener
something.
Schnitzel and the fucking, Mendingo Jaro, all of these supposed weight loss tools. I know
Mhm.
I had a childhood friend, younger brother. He asked me about Ozempic and such a little while back, but I've been really kind of clusterfucked in the schedule for the last like little bit, so it's my bad for not having the time. But you wrote a great script around it. I,
Yeah.
I hope I don't distract too much, but let's go after this Ozempic shit
Well,
first.
here's the thing. You see this everywhere. I mean, you're scrolling Facebook. I was searching it just to like get people's perspectives and experiences with it. And when I typed Ozempic into the search bar, I was scrolling. I mean, I must have seen 100 posts about this just recently. And here's the so all of these weight
I've
loss
only seen
drugs,
one ad
I
on
haven't seen
TV
any
at that.
ads. I haven't seen
On
any
TV, I saw it.
I haven't seen any ads, but I've talked to a few clients here who are like, "These are the only ads I'm seeing. I can't get away from them." But I'm seeing people actually post about it and ask about it and talk about it, like people talking about it in groups. But the thing is with all these weight loss drugs is they are based on this ingredient called semaglutide. I don't know if I'm saying that right, semaglutide. But what it does is it mimics a hormone that makes your brain, number 1, think you're full, and that slows the emptying of your stomach. This drug also helps to level out your blood sugar. So that is why originally this drug was meant for diabetes.
It was meant as a short-term use, first of fucking all.
And it's built for
Okay?
diabetes
It
treatment.
is. And so guess what? Y'all folks with diabetes are experiencing a fucking shortage
Mhm.
because these, you know, folks not being held accountable to their goddamn selves trying to cheat the system. Of course it fucking works.
And
What the fuck, man?
so here's the
But that's not
thing.
what it's for.
Exactly. And I saw posts of people saying, "Hey,
It's
I
like going to a
actually."
brothel looking for a fucking wife. Are you gonna go to a brothel and get happy? Hell yeah, I bet you are.
Probably not gonna find your
You're
wife
looking
there
for
though.
love in all the wrong places. Like, what the hell? It ain't gonna last.
Oh, man.
It's all fun and games until you wake up and you're fucking pissing fire. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit. Man, did I fuck this up? Go ahead. Go on
Yeah.
and take this shit.
Mistake,
Y'all
mistake.
Medicare people who are prescribing this shit, go fuck yourself.
Oh
Fuck
gosh.
you.
And that's the thing.
Okay?
Yes. So somebody was actually posting saying that she had diabetes and was having a hard time getting it. And there's a ton of other people who are on Facebook like, "Oh, my insurance won't cover it because I'm not diabetic." Well,
You wanted to go into a conversation about uh other holding yourself accountable and just remember like self-awareness and even
mhm.
going back after the two other animals.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Sorry, that's
Again, you wrote it just so like I said, just keep me in line here with your shit because I know how you're gonna get if you're gonna fucking go all over the place, right? But it if you're not if the primary way this shit works is to on a hormone at a hormonal level adjust you to make you think you're fucking full. A high protein, a well balanced diet, a high protein, low fat diet will also make you feel fucking full.
and yeah. Absolutely, and the other thing with it is then when you stop taking it and you don't have that hormone
Right,
mimicking going on, your
right.
normal
The
hunger comes back,
Yeah,
your normal coping skills come back, all of those things come back,
short term only is what it
and
was intended to do.
right, and so a lot of people even are saying, "Well, my doctor told me I'd have to be on this indefinitely," because when you stop,
Yeah, the payoff is
it
great.
goes back to normal.
So here's what I'm gonna say. If you want to go on the shit, cool, go on the shit. Go get a fucking uh what's it called when you get your shit stapled?
Oh, the weight loss surgery?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that too. Okay, and then go have a cosmetic surgery to have your asshole widened. That way you're not retaining anything in the intestines and shit, right? Just identify as a fucking dump truck. Fuck out of here. I mean, why not? If you're gonna do it, go fucking do it.
And, I think
Honestly, and I understand I sound borderline insensitive. Fuck you. I'm done. Honestly, fuck you. Like, listen. Now, fuck you. Okay. No, fuck you. No, 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 no. Stop it. Of course, dude. That's like so for dudes. And I have to make the differentiation because it is mostly females fucking salivating after this shit.
Mhm,
Okay. For dudes, and I'm not saying I ain't thought about it. You're trying to put that needle in your ass to fucking feel strong again,
mhm,
right? Yeah, I get it. Short fucking term. Your body already produces the testosterone, right? Like you can change some shit in the diet. It ain't gonna be quick,
mhm, but it'll do it.
but it just takes time. Now, don't get me wrong. As you get older, you get low T, different story. There is a precedent for it. I
Mhm,
understand it. When prescribed by a fucking doctor who's not a fucking dipshit and is just gonna start fucking scripting you shit for whatever fucking reason Big Pharma wants you to have. You know
mhm,
what I mean? But if you think that you're gonna be able to build muscle because of the OTC subs you get at GNC or anything you get overseas. I mean, good luck to you on that motherfucker, right? Or you start fucking doing illegal shit, putting needles in your ass to try to big this big boy weight. You know, it 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 doesn't do shit for the actual intake of the quality of macronutrients.
mhm.
It just fucks with you on a hormonal level.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's short fucking term. That's why you're supposed to cycle off the shit. The problem with this, the problem is again solved. It's the immediate results, and
Yeah.
I get it. God damn, I ain't seen a gym since a gym saw me back in for fucking ever ago,
And he
and I
owns
own
one.
this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it. Shit. Listen, y'all motherfuckers. Look up Chris to see. That was my stage name when I was a recording artist. Okay, my shit was thick as fuck. I was looking sexy. I missed that dude, man. Oh man, that was a fucking ab train with one stop to Pound Town. You dig? I was ready. Now I'm getting jiggled with it. Nah, 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 nah. Like all day. Like that's where I'm at right now. But you know what? I get it. I fucking get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of this too, written in the FDA stuff, when you look that up, it says to be used with proper exercise
It's
and
not even
diet.
fucking approved
And the
for weight loss.
it is approved for weight loss.
Ozempic? Not
Mhm.
from what I understand.
I mean, we can look it up if you want to, but I was doing some research on this yesterday and it was approved for weight loss.
Was
It
there a
used
limit?
to be approved for weight
Up to
loss.
15 pounds? Was that what it was?
I didn't see a limit, but I did see that you also had to have some, like, extra like, you had to also have some ailment that is connected to weight loss, for Ozempic at least. I believe Wegovy is approved by the FDA strictly for weight loss, but it's extremely difficult to get a prescription, so you end up paying out of
Oh,
pocket.
yeah, of course you do. You know what else
So
you pay out of pocket for? A fucking gym membership.
oh, and
Fuck
that's the
out of
thing,
here.
listen to
Come
this.
on, man.
The injections are anywhere between $400 and $1,000 a month out of
If
pocket.
you got money like that,
400 to $1,000 a month. And just for perspective, our gym costs less than that lowest number per month for our highest package.
our fu-
It's I had the same thought. And a lot of people are I even wrote here, "But gyms and fitness plans are too expensive." And here's the and on top of it, you have all these side effects. A lot of people said they went on it and they barfed for 3 straight days and were like, "Forget
Nausea,
this."
headaches. Oh, and by the way, there's an actual inherent risk of fucking thyroid cancer,
Oh,
by
that
the fucking way.
that was
But
a bad one.
please, go ahead. I bet you anything that there's a fine print around the quote unquote approval
Mhm.
behind weight loss, because it's not a weight loss fucking
And
drug.
that's what it says, that it can be prescribed off label, which means that it's off its intended use, which is for the treatment of diabetes. Um, and it can mess with your kidneys, your pancreas. I mean, all those things that come with rapid weight loss, like losing your hair, depression, sleeping badly, gastrointestinal things, being dizzy all the time, like extreme fatigue. One person was saying online that she felt like she had a stomach bug 98% of the time. That's just how you feel on it. You just feel like you have a stomach bug all the time. And I'm sure that's not everybody, but it's interesting that usually the side effects are like 1 in a million. But when you search it, I mean, the people experiencing these side effects is a high amount of people. And the other thing is, like, if you're looking at this as a way to, like, I know a lot of people who have had weight loss surgery, for instance. They used it as a way to start a new lifestyle, right? They got new habits.
Mhm.
They're seeing counselors. They're getting into strength training. They're doing all these things to support that weight loss. And they used the surgery as like a jump start, as like a lifestyle change. This is not that.
I
Like,
don't even agree with that shit.
no,
No, fuck no.
why?
The counselors and the what was the other stuff they're doing?
Like, then you start to lose weight and
No,
you.
no, you said people are, the people that are doing counselors and then you said training too or no?
Mhm,
Okay, so again, go fucking find back whatever that one episode was that we were talking about. You go all chips all in on your god fucking go after it.
mhm,
Fail forward,
mhm.
right? That surgery was either being used as a binky or a resolution, which is the same damn thing, or a safety cushion. Like, I don't really believe in myself, but I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing because I know, like physically, like this is straight math here. I'm gonna do this shit. I have physically been altered,
Mhm,
right? It's like the gender crisis shit we're going through fucking right now. Again, like you change your gender, fucking cool, whatever.
mhm.
Still confused, motherfucker. Please, you still a human. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Like, decide what you wanna do. Like, honestly, people find like, getting a counselor, to me, that is the biggest fucking step because
Mhm.
that's your
Absolutely.
meal ticket,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck the trainer, fuck the shots, fuck all of it. The counselor, to me, that's your
You
cushion.
have to get your mind right before
That's
you can get anything.
conviction because you're willing to put yourself out there to a fucking stranger
Mhm.
and telling them, "I'm terrified of this, and there's not a goddamn thing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm 45 years old, and I'm terrified of shit right now. The only difference is I don't give a fuck because I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
I hate remember this clip right here at 13:30. I fucking hate that feeling of fear more than I love the feeling of a physical success. That shit drives me,
Yeah.
okay? You may be different, but I think on some level,
Mhm,
we are all a part of that shit. No, everybody can marginalize a victory,
mhm.
right? I'm a Jordan fan. Everybody wants to put LeBron up there for some fucking reason because they're stupid. Whatever. Fine. Okay. And we end up like marginalizing his successes, like, oh, well, he's fucking, he's playing only as long as he's playing because that's the only way he can get all those records and he wants to play with his son and da, da, da. And nobody's, and I'm not saying they're wrong. And I don't really, to be honest, I don't really fucking care. But maybe he just hates the thought of not being able to play anymore.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go balls like Jordan hated fucking losing.
Yeah.
I hate fucking losing.
Mhm.
I hate being disrespected. Okay. So finding someone to speak to about it, like, that is fucking like, fuck the weight loss. That could save you from hurting yourself.
Right.
That could save you from hurting other people. Not to get into the gun laws of things, but seeing somebody professionally is a fucking game changer, man.
Yeah.
Honestly. So to me, what is the point? Like if there's a medicinal, a real, like a legit reason to physically alter the staple or lap band, right? You want to get it done and you got your reasons, yo, your body, do what the fuck you want, okay? But if there's not a goal behind that shit, I'm gonna get this done on you know the first of the month, right? And then there here's my 12, 15-month, 2-year plan.
Right.
Here's step one. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine. Awesome. Great. I'm still personally, my opinion and what I've seen in the last fucking forever of doing this, like, that's great. The problem is when we get quick and easy, short term, that quick rush of the good goods, we're blinded by the dopamine effects.
Yeah.
We're blinded by them
Mhm.
because we think the shit works.
And that's what this
Half these
is.
motherfuckers talk about, like people who jerk off all the time. Like, are you doing that shit because you're horny, or are you doing that shit because you need the good rush and you want to feel better about your day? I'm dead fucking serious.
I
Look that one up and you start realizing, man, you know what? Like, man,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm double D battering that motherfucker just because, like I just need to feel happy today.
Mhm.
But at least you're not asking, "Hey, doctor, fuck you. Can I please get scripted some fucking happy pills?" Does depression exist? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Does a lack of accountability and piss poor routines exist? Yes, of course.
Mhm.
But if they exist, it's because there's the mirror positive and opposite image on the other end. People, there are there are only peaks because there are
Mm.
valleys. There are only valleys because there are peaks. The night is darkest before the dawn. All of those things are said because they have been experienced and tested. Nobody wants to fucking if somebody were to tell you 10 years from now you're gonna feel like shit. If someone were to tell you, here, plug in here, take this pill, whatever, just
Yeah.
for conversation's sake, you get to go back to yourself 10 years ago. And it's instant. Like, you would have seen the last 10 years way fucking different. Because
Yeah.
all of a sudden, it's immediate. Every step you see counts. But that's the danger and the hardest part about long-term goals is we get so used to, especially now, immediate gratification. Shit don't work if it's not gonna happen right away, kind of thing. And the narrative of having patience has been worn out,
Mhm.
so it's harder to fucking swallow. But a saying, and we said this one before too, a saying I have said from the very beginning of my training days, 13, 14 years ago: if it's easy, it's probably wrong
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
not fucking worth
And
it.
this is the same thing. I looked up one of the, active ingredients, and you know what came up? Antifreeze.
Oh my
That
god.
was the I looked it up, and that was
AutoZone has it for like
yes!
15 bucks,
It's
man.
like propylene glycol or something like
Jigga,
that.
jigga, jigga. Gonna get some.
I Googled it, and across the top were all pictures of antifreeze. I was like, "Oh my gosh." And this you're injecting it. So, okay, this was even more disturbing.
Wait, that's in the Ozempic or that's in the
That's in the
oh
Ozempic.
my god.
So that they also approved this, and, I told you the FDA approved it or whatever, 12 years old and up. 12 years old. And they talked about skin, um, irritation at the site of injection. Well, no shit, because they're, like, literally injecting you with, like, antifreeze.
But
And
please, let's over here and waste oxygen arguing about gun laws
y
while the kids are dying.
and it
You
said
keep on that train. You
it's
go right ahead.
it said that it was approved for 12 and up for the treatment of obesity.
Here's okay, on obesity. Remember what I said yesterday? I got just the thing.
Yes,
I
and then you
lied. I
forgot.
had it. No, I didn't forget. I just didn't feel like having a fucking 5-hour conversation. Here's the thing about obesity. Obesity, that term obesity, you go get your fucking BMI measured up. I'm obese class 2.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm probably just overweight, realistically speaking. But when I was in my prime and I was like straight cock diesel, I was obese class 2
Yeah.
because I was at less than 10% body fat, bitches. It does not take into account bone density, water retention, soft tissue,
Muscle.
muscle, right?
It's just your weight
Right.
compared to your
So
height.
take the word obesity and fucking throw that out the window. Here's the shits. People want to say, okay, well, you mean you overweight, right? Instead, okay, well, not obese, because obese just sounds ugly, right? Cool. Overweight, overweight. Don't be overweight. Well, you're overweight. Overweight this, overweight that. How about this, motherfuckers? How about instead of saying we're overweight, how about we say we're under muscle?
Yeah.
We're over fat and under muscle, motherfucks.
Yes.
Take that shit because that's all it fucking means.
100%. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. And seriously, the more muscle you have, the faster your
My
metabolism
daughter,
gets. The more.
5'3",
Uh-huh.
probably 145, 150,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
Thick as a brick shit house. Just fuck. I bet you her BMI is coming in like, oh no, you better take this antifreeze. Oh, I gotta get. Nobody realizing she just texted me this morning. Listen to this shit. Listen to this.
Okay.
Final 17-year-old girl, my daughter, right? Bench, clean, squat, and deadlift combined for weightlifting class at the school, right? Guess what the weight is?
Oh my
Bench,
gosh.
clean, squat, deadlift combined. Guess total weight.
Bench?
Just total weight. Add them all together. Yeah, bench, clean, squat. This is a scholarship college athlete next year in Oklahoma to play softball.
600 pounds.
765.
Damn.
765. No, I wasn't training her every single day.
Mm.
The only thing I trained her every single day on was self-awareness. To believe in your own greatness, letting your own light shine, finding short-term goals as they pertain to the long-term journey.
Mhm.
Shit that requires patience because passion is involved. They don't even, she's the highest club shirt for girls is 600, but she had to ask for the boys club. Go on me.
Yeah.
Go on
That's
me.
awesome.
Represent.
Damn.
Represent.
Wow.
Shit. Overweight in my ass. There's nothing wrong with having some muscle on you, man.
No, there's
There is
not.
clinical proof, which I didn't think to research before. I just got this text now, so I didn't really think to put it
Yeah.
together of the positive life extending impact of skeletal muscle.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, and another side
Fight me
effect.
about it.
Yes, and another side effect of this is muscle loss because the rapid weight gain causes muscle loss.
People, yes, of course these drugs work.
Of
All
course they
right.
do.
Let me ask you this. After this would be a mic drop. Get ready. Why? And I don't care about no fucking bullshit ass insurance nonsense and their shit that they're trying to do. Why are we not allowed to prescribe gym memberships and personal trainers? Now, I'm not talking about physical fucking therapy because there's a line between PTs and PTs.
Mhm.
Okay? Tell me that much. CDC and your bullshit? Where you at now? There's a real crisis going on. That's the pandemic, motherfuckers. But you can't make money off of that, can you? No. I'm not saying it's necessarily your fault because we as individuals we've done that to ourselves. But let's not get stuck behind that same old with the narrative of pill popping will fix it. And as I sitting here loving my methylphenidate, sure, I'm as transparent as it can fucking be. Fight me on it. I'll go
Mhm.
toe to toe all day. Listen, I get it. I understand. I'm a trainer, fucking jiggle as shit. But I got 1,000% confidence in what I know I can do to get it done.
Mhm.
That's a fact. So I'm not sweating it because I know I'm gonna come out on top in the end.
That is, like, the most empowering way to think, is to look in the mirror and know that you have 100% control over what's happening, right? Of course, there's things mixed in there with hormonal things and whatever, there's always something gonna be something like that. But
We
at
said that
the
with
end of the
Kiki in that guest podcast we had.
Yes,
How do
but
you I control? I said, I don't. I just broke the fucking valve, or I broke the switch. Let it flood.
yes.
Learn to swim.
But when you look at yourself, you have to understand that you have the power to do what it takes to look how you want. You may not be willing to do what it takes to look how you want, but you sure as heck can.
And I'm not saying there's not real circumstances
Absolutely.
where medicine, Western medicine, needs to
Mhm.
come in and help out. Yeah, yes. I'm not an enemy of Western medicine.
No,
I get it, but it has its place.
it has its
It
place.
ain't supposed to do shit for you forever, unless you're trying to do. I mean, if you want to do that, then cool, do
It's
that.
so much money.
Fine. Yeah, but see, if you're well off
Yeah,
and you don't have any interest in putting it, you just want to go ahead and get cut up. Cool. You
go
know
for
what?
it.
Fine. If I know you and I see you on a regular and you're that person, okay, and you complain about being fat once, I'm gonna
Oh.
slap your fucking face. If you're a woman, I'm gonna slap your tits. Fuck you. If you can't figure it out, I'll do both. I'll fucking take a
Oh
12-yard
my
warm up
jeez.
and punt you into piss pump because I don't give a shit about your excuse. It's time. Oh my God. It's time to change, man.
Mm,
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Stop with the fucking excuses. Stop. Is there a reason? Could you have done something? Yes or no? Then go from there. Like if you're
yeah,
the self-awareness behind the animal quiz tells you everything you need. And that was like we got lucky with how awesome that turned out.
yeah,
Take the goddamn survey, figure it out. Like
yeah.
that'll help. And don't take my aggressiveness right now as I'm not trying to be intimidating. Even if I am, I'm not and here's another one. I'm not being intimidating. You're intimidated. There's a problem. That's on you. Fuck out of here. I, all I've ever done is push to fight for the right shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's not many people out there that are doing it anymore.
I can't even talk about that.
And it's hard. It
It is.
sucks.
It's
I've
hard to
gotten
do
more
it the right
hate
way.
lately than I have ever had in my whole life.
Yeah.
And it takes everything in me not to lash out.
Mhm.
But I don't wanna take the fucking backlash that comes from it because
Yeah.
it's like all that's gonna do is make it worse because the world now favors pussies and pansies. Home of the brave? Somewhere, I hope.
Yep. I mean, that's a problem everywhere. We talked about this too on our social media one, people saying like, "Well, no judgment, please." Like, no judgment for what? Just say it. People are posting anonymously asking for house cleaners because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed that they want somebody to come vacuum for them. Like, who cares? But because everybody has got such an opinion and everybody else is so offended by everybody else's opinion, I mean, vacuuming your floors is a problem. So, this is just
Y
another example of that. You have to know who you are, what you want, why you want it, and you need to
and
stand
how you're
firm in
gonna
that.
get it.
Exactly, and you have to stand firm in
And
that.
again, if the prescriptions and shit is a part of that how, and it's regulated,
Mhm,
like you're regulating it.
mhm,
Like, you okay, this has a 6-week use or whatever, but I'm gonna I know the dangers of it, and I'm gonna treat the dangers and consider them as guarantees, and instead of 6 weeks, Imma see how I feel in 4,
mhm,
right?
and
Why? Why take the chance?
yeah.
Because honestly, it's a much cheaper option is to start fucking smoking, just fucking smoke. That's an appetite suppressant like a son bitch. You have no if you're one of those that wants to get pills and cut up, you're not planning on exercising anyway, so what fucking difference does it make? You don't care about fucking thyroid cancer, what's the difference? Go get some lung cancer instead. Fuck out of here. You could say semantics. I'm speaking facts. Put it in perspective and tell me I'm wrong.
That yeah. I mean, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to take?
What are you willing to give up
Yep.
to get where you wanna be?